Good morning, my friends. I'm out here on my back porch, and I'm here with Jack and Jill, and they are my oblong planters that I turned into worm bins a couple years ago because I couldn't get enough sun coming in through this screen. You can see here's my morning, and then as the sun comes over by about 2 o'clock, and the sun is, well, by noon the sun is overhead. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I'm to about here. And between 3 and 5 is when I get some sun in here. And so anyway, it made some great worm bins. But I wanted to show you this game changer that I call it, is that I have the bubble wrap on it. And I started with really just a few worms in each one. I had Miracle Grow potting soil, and I started to I saw a few worms in it, and I started to feed them. And the Miracle Grow potting soil really turned into worm castings, and I kept putting in more bedding and food and what have you. And so now it's really, there's not much in the way of Miracle Grow, but I just want, for those of you who enjoy this sort of thing, I did have something dark over it, and I realized that I just took the dark off of it, cardboard. And I mean, when I looked at it before, there were like, 60, 70 worms right in this area, and now they're starting to go, wait a minute, she's got light on us. Ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille? Let's go to the other side. See if we get anybody. Since these guys are, I have coffee. Oh yes, that's right, I put a little, I think this was my salt container, and see if there's anybody hiding underneath the, hello, Mr. Wiggler. Okay, we'll put you back. Let's peek under here. Those are some pretty nice looking castings, aren't they? Look a little wet. The irrigation comes on 4 times a week. And let's pull that over here. I just, as I'm doing things, I just kind of like pull this back and throw stuff in. But we had rain the other day, and the rain will kind of splash, through the screen, and then it'll kind of settle on there. But hang on, let me just get better situated. I'm back. So here I think we will start off with Jill today, and pull this back, and actually just kind of flip it over here and turn it into itself, and move it to the side. I have a bag over there so that I don't really lose anyone in the mix. But you can see this looks like they call it a pool table effect, where everything on here looks like it's so flat because the castings that are brought up make everything look like it's just super flat in that area. Let me just open this up just a hair bit more so that I don't knock you over. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well today. This is February the 7th. Goodness. Next week is Valentine's Day, and for 16 years, Rick and I owned a flower shop, and or I worked there. I started off working for my sister. Oh my goodness, look at this. Do you see this? Wait, you guys need to see this. Look at the castings. I'm sorry, look at the cocoons. Isn't that incredible? Let's see if there's more. No, just into that one spot. Wow. This must have been the make whoopee spot of the bin. Wow. That was impressive. There have to be at least 10 or 12 there. There's one. Here's another. My. That's impressive. Look at that. I should put gloves on. That might be a good idea, Peggy. Holy moly. Whoa, beautiful. Just beautiful. All right. Enough of that excitement. Let's see what we got here. I haven't fluffed here in, I don't know, months. I see them all along. And I want to see, it seems to me like, what surprises did we do the last time? What did I have here? Oh, yes. It was, oh, right. We went on, excuse me, let me just do this back again. I'm sorry, I just realized you're not seeing everything. We went on vacation, and when we came back, I brought my coffee cups. And so I have like 3 or 4 coffee cups in each section, each of these, both Jack and Jill. Well, this end feels a little crispy. Maybe it's because it's it's the bottom of the cup. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's avocado. Wow, there's some nice sized worms. My worms are usually a little smaller. Nice yellow tail. Hello, mister. And I just wanted to see the condition of the bag, because I wondered if this, of the cup, I wondered if this was actually paper, or if they put something with it. And I have to say, I don't know if you can see that, it looks really thin. Huh. I'll stick it back and put those guys over it. There should be another one. There we go. There's the bottom of it. Just pinch the bottom, see if the bottom comes off. Nope. We did put, I did put food in here, and there's a banana. At least it feels like a banana. I think I will put those, just put them back there. Maybe we'll just put it all to this side, because I want to feed over here. Whatever, they're enjoying this. Maybe a little bit more. That feels very fibrous. And look at how red those worms are. Sandra at Nana's Worms and Garden said that when she feeds leaves, she gets the most beautiful colored worms, that they seem to take on almost the color of the leaves. Well, these are Drake elm leaves, And I'll show you they are very nice and dark. So maybe they're, consuming what's in there and turning them that color. So that was 3. Here's number 4. They're hanging on there. And as I'm pulling this out, I'm sorry, I'm not really giving you a good look at it, but I'm seeing more worms in around where they are. Like they're hugging onto they're not necessarily in the cup, but they're hugging onto it. And there's a nice sized worm. Let me put that down there again. And there should be one more, I believe. But what do I know? Yep, there it is. Oh, goodness. Oh, there was a stampede over here. This is over where where all the cocoons were. Nice, very nice. All right, guys. We're going to leave you to your own devices over here. I just wonder what's on the sides. Oh my. I think I could almost start harvesting. Oh boy, I could use my sifter. Oh, that was one of the cups. Kind of made its way to the side. Okay. Food for thought there. I could use the sifter at some point. I don't believe. Oh wait. Oh, that's right. And I gave it the kind of a salt container. It was like a column of. Oh goodness. What on earth did I feed you guys? Mercy. Move you over just a hair so you can see what I'm doing. There are worms everywhere and castings that are. Now these castings, I'm guessing if the worms weren't in here, you can almost see that they're not only 100% casting, although they're not sticky. But they're almost, if they dried out, they would be siftable. I say this, but for 13 and a half years, I didn't sift my castings. I just pulled out the worms and then that was it. I put it in water and then I gave everybody a good soaking and did it that way. Wow. I am so pleased with the amount of worms that are in here. Geez, they're getting heavy. No offense, guys, but you're getting a little chubby. Wow. I was going to put in bedding, but I think what I'm going to do, because I don't really want to have to wait for the bedding to break down, I think I'm just going to do a reasonably large feeding and see if I can get them to finish the stuff over here, on this side in those cups. And I've got a lot of food here, and you can see, it's almost broken down already. It's, this is banana peel that's been in the freezer, in the freezer, and then thawed. not sure what that was. There. I think that's going to be about it. And then I'm going to take some coffee grounds and lay it on top. This, by the way, is already definitely wet enough. Okay, and then I'm just going to move this back over and hope that in a couple weeks that I can get in here and try to harvest some of this, because I don't know if you can see, but it's really up to the top, and I don't want to have this all over my porch. One, and two, I think it's time for it to go out into the garden, because very soon I'm going to be getting some seeds. Oh, goody seeds. And I want to get some things started. And so I'm going to reform and just put everybody back together. Because boy, I mean, isn't that exciting when you open up your lid and you see a spot that has, like, a dozen or more big cocoons on it. I mean, I thought that was just, that kind of made my day, So as I said to you before, and you guys have concurred, that the bubble wrap is just a real game changer on keeping these worms happy. And so this is a double ply, because I thought the single, it's like that. So it's all the little bubble ends are facing down so that they can tuck in there and really have a good time. And I also had, it's just a brown paper bag, but you know what? I come over and I make sure that it's on here, and if I need to, lay something on top of it, then I do, so that the wind doesn't, blow it off. But I think just the fact that it's on here, the worms love the dark. And it's, even though I'm outside, I mean, I don't have a lid on this, so conceivably I could get all kinds of flies and bugs, but I mean, I didn't see any. I don't know if you guys did, but I didn't. So that's enough for Jill today, and I think we'll check on Jack here shortly. So I really appreciate you guys sticking with me and watching this. And if you have any suggestions on Jill and how to make her even a better gal than she already is, I hope you'll let me know. Take care, everybody, and I hope to see you back real soon. Bye-bye.